Good morning, YouTube. Today we're going to take a look at a problem that can affect some people. We're looking at why you can't connect to the App Store in iTunes, as well as iBooks or iCloud. Basically, this affects all Apple-related servers. If you're having trouble connecting to these servers, one problem that it may be is that your Ethernet card is not showing us the correct type, or has the correct setting, I should say. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take a look to see if that is what is causing your issue. This is something that can be overlooked. A lot of people actually end up calling into Apple to have this issue resolved. It's fairly easy to resolve. We're going to show you how to do that real quick. So first, let's find out if you actually have that problem. If you go up to the top left corner of your menu, click on the Apple icon, then we're going to choose About This Mac. We're going to go to System Report. We're going to choose Network on the left column. Then we're going to look for your Ethernet. If it does not say en0 here, that is your problem. If it says en1, it's okay to have the en1 as long as it's not on your Ethernet. Ethernet needs to be en0. The rest of this information is completely useless, but it may still be there for you. It may be different. That's okay. Don't worry about that. What we're looking for here is this right here, the en0. If it's not that, that's where our problem is. So let's take a look at how we fix this. This part is really super simple. What it involves is simply deleting the network preferences and then forcing the computer to refresh them. How we do that is we simply go to the network preferences file. We're going to delete it, but before we delete it, because a lot of people don't really feel comfortable with deleting files that they don't know what they do. So instead of deleting it, we're actually going to move it to our desktop. That's kind of a backup method. So we're going to keep a backup copy of what's there right now, so that once we do restart the computer, if it doesn't automatically force that to come back, then you have a means to put it back yourself, although it will still have the en whatever it is other than 0 problem. So let's take a look at doing that. So we're going to go to Go. We're going to choose Go to Folder, because this folder, or this file and folder, is actually hidden, and it's hidden very, very well. Let's see, I believe it is there in the Libraries, Preferences, System Configuration. So we're going to say Go, and it is. The files that we're going to delete, or in this case move, are the Network Interfaces and the Preferences.plist. We're going to take both of these files, and to highlight both of them, we're going to hold the Command button on the keyboard and click the second one. So the first one, we're just going to regular left click on, and then the second one, we're going to hold Command and then click. Once we have them both selected, we're going to take and just drag them to the desktop. Now, we have a backup copy here on our desktop. So the next step is to delete the two that are existing in the System Configuration folder. To do that, we're just going to hit Command and Delete, put in our administrative user password, and boom, they're gone. They are in the recycle bin as well, so we actually have a redundant backup. We have two backups, one in the recycle bin and one on our desktop. I put the one on the desktop just to make everybody else feel comfortable that if something happens, those files are still there. They're not actually necessary to do this, so if you don't want to put them on your desktop, you do not have to. Now all we're going to do is we're going to restart the computer. When we restart the computer, we'll come back and we will see if everything is back as it was. So we'll see you in just a few minutes.